out the ass. I can't even imagine. I know I've slid in about 1,000 DMs. Jesus Christ. The same old bullshit line some other dumbass probably used.
Yeah, you can't do that shit around these parts.
I haven't done it in a long time, cause that shit. Yo, you start doing the same circle of friends, and you'll catch it.
Yep, that's how you go.
You'll catch it.
Like, sit there, oh, look at this dude, he kind of cute. Wait, girl. I think he messaged me, and then she flip her shit up, and there's the same exact message and shit. Like, shit, I'm just copy and pasting, bitches. I ain't got time to be fucking coming up with a fucking paper for all of y'all.
Realistically, like, if you're a woman and she's like, you know, she's career-minded, like, you gotta be okay with her playing the game. Always. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, guys in high positions are like you. They want their ego. They're gonna flirt. Like, say she's like right underneath the owner or the boss or whatever. She's working close to him all the time. She's gonna have to, like, kind of, you know, semi-flirt and play the game because he's on her constantly, right? And he doesn't need the sex. He just wants to know he can get it, or he wants to.
That's a two-sided thing, though, because in my situation, if I'm the boss, one. It's like I'm gonna have to, if I'm halfway intelligent, I'm gonna have to think, all right, wait, is this pussy really worth me getting fucking sued by her and then not being able to fire her because I sexually harassed her in the workplace?
You're not gonna fuck, first of all, and then second of all, you're gonna be smart enough to, like, not, you know, you're gonna play the game. You know what I mean? You're not going to be, like, blatant about anything, not even semi-blatant.
Well, no, and that's what I'm saying, though. So as far as the female, like, if it's a dude that's just used to getting, like, chicks like that, like, he may also respect the fact of her shutting the shit down. Because, like, at the end of the day, like, even when I was running around just getting pussy and not giving a fuck about a relationship, I still respect. Well, no, I didn't, because I would fuck a fucking girlfriend, a wife, in a heartbeat.
Right.
But I still look towards relationships like, all right, that's cool.
Yeah, but you gotta think the owner or whatever was probably already married, right, to old ass hag at home, and and you know, those guys are really a lot of times narcissistic, right? Really ego driven. They just want to feel like, you know, like the daddy thing, right? They know it's fake, him and the fucking paid woman. However, they just want to feel like it's real, right? And so he just wants to feel like he is interesting to a young, fine-looking female.
Which, and then that's not, that's part of it. And then also part of it is, even when a motherfucker married, or, like, people in relationships, they cheat because that's just like jumping out of a fucking airplane. It's like, oh, we're not supposed to be doing this. It's like drinking when you're 18 versus when you're 21. Like, you had way more fun drinking when you're 18 because it was still against the law. There's like a little rush with it.
Right, that's forbidden.
So that sex is just a little bit better just because you're fucking crushing somebody.
It's yeah, absolutely. It's sad that's that way, you know, but people are immature, and that's, you know, is what it is. You know what I mean? But ultimately, it's like, I think like if you don't watch yourself, you can get caught in a situation where, you know what I mean, or she will, or whatever, that you're going to take that move, right? So, like, I wouldn't want my woman working close to close with some other dude, right, to all odd hours of the night. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, fuck no.
I know ultimately, especially if he's even, like, decently, like, good looking, because I know ultimately that sexual tension is going to turn to more, always, period. You know what I mean? And so I wouldn't even give it the opportunity, but what could I do? I can't say shit about it, because if I do, it's going to push her way even further into doing that. Doing that exact same
you're just
thing.
Jealous. You don't trust me.
Right, you don't trust me. It's like, no, yeah, you're right, I don't trust you. Fuck. But it's not you, it's the situation. I know what's going to happen in that dynamic. You know, and I don't want to say always, because she could say no, but then she's afraid of losing. It's like the whole thing with it's damn near always, because it's not even 100% just on the female and that boss or whatever the fuck. A lot of times, like, so say like you're dealing with the type of female who wouldn't do it, but then you have a jealous boyfriend at home.
just the mind games on him when she's coming home fucking, oh yeah, we worked late and then he took me for a drink and we had dinner or whatever the fuck. I knew I was gonna make it home time, and she honestly didn't do shit, but it's leading to something, and you know it's leading to something, so then you're spazzing out on her and then you end up pushing her in his arms.
Right, and
or the flip side of the guy who fucking is just sitting at home and then he's not speaking his fucking mind or speaking up on the situation, and then she thinks that she can get away with it, so she just does it.
Right, like most of the time it was not even leading to anything. It's just for him, for the boss, it's like, yes, I gotta take a beautiful woman out to dinner and look, you know, like I'm something. For her, it's like, yeah, I can use this situation to advance my career, you know what I mean, potentially. But then the fact that you sit there and act a little jealous, not you, you know what I mean? The person sits there and act a little jealous about it when she gets home, you know what I mean? And that turns women off. Extreme jealousy, that possessiveness, like, they're very repulsed by that shit. It's very unattractive.
Oh, not crazy bitches. Crazy bitches love that shit.
No, even then, because it's a neediness that starts coming through. You know what I mean? And like, that at some point, then they're just gonna use you. That's it.
There's some females that will sit there and then put a guy in a situation because they want him to fucking react or whatever fucking, then that shit turns them on.
Sure,
like to see him trying to fight another dude for her or whatever the fuck, and then she'll get in another relationship and then she'll sit there and tell her, oh, you wouldn't fight for me. I was like, bitch, I'm not going to gel over you. Then she's thinking about how fucking crazy Dante we're fucking just going there and shoot the whole place up. We're going there swinging. Wouldn't give a fuck. And they get turned on, like some crazy bitches get turned on by that shit.
Right. She got R.I.P. Dante on her fucking boo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I get it. But
writing him letters why you fuck, why she going with you, telling you that they're gonna spend y'all gonna spend the rest of y'all life together, and she putting money on his books and shit, accepting this phone call.
But there's always anomalies, right? It's not like that. That's not the normalcy. Like generally, it's like, you know, there's always gonna be people like on all ends of the aisle, but generally it's like how it works is just how it works. You know, unfortunately. I mean, I cheated. And I've been cheated on, and so I know the dynamic. I see the pattern of it, and it's like, yes, do I still fall for my own tricks? Sure, but it's like, don't fucking be needy. Like, show a little bit of like love and through your jealousy, right? But not jealousy to the point where like you're trying to control. You know what I mean? Just show
well, it don't fucking matter because they're gonna say you're being controlling regardless.
No, you just show that, you know, it affects you a little bit, but then you don't keep bringing it up, and you don't make faces or react when because she's going to say it again, right, to see if you react again about, you know, going out to dinner again or whatever in the future, right? And so it's like, you act like it doesn't bother you. It means you're secure and shit. You know, and you're secure in your relationship, you're secure in yourself, right? Because, like, honestly, like, whenever a woman started being really, like, about me, I started being less about her. And I noticed
most definitely.
Yeah, I noticed when I started becoming more about any female, it started becoming less about me. And it's like, I see what's going on here. Like, it's just evident. And not that I say I can help it, you know, when time comes, but it's like, I see it.
Which a fucking chick that's fucking FaceTime and calling me fucking 6-7 times a day. And it's like, I'll just let the fucking phone ring because I know she's gonna fucking call me. But then another chick fucking, she may or may not text when I fucking text her. She may not even answer my phone call. So as soon as she called me, I'm picking up first fucking ring and shit. Hey, what's going on? Blah blah blah. Trying to have a fucking conversation, but other chick is like, I don't know.
And it's the exact opposite of what you should be doing too. That's the fucked up part about it.
Yep. The other chick should be getting my energy. Yeah.
Right. And that's the thing.
It takes that right mix for me to even be in a situation that is like relationship type of shit or whatever the fuck. And at this point, I'm definitely not going to chase a fucking female because of just the fact of, all right, I might fucking chase you and you're talking to 3 other dudes and I'm just wasting my fucking time. So
I'm not chasing any female. Matter of fact, realistically, I'm not giving any female a dick. Like, yo, I promise, dude. Because they get fucking like starry eyed from the dick. Not saying I'm the greatest or anything like that, but that's just what happens. And it's like it becomes less about me and more about the dick. Always, dude. Every single time without fail. So it's like, you know what? No, I want to make sure that you actually like me. You know, because you probably won't. So I need to, I need to get by you quickly so I can find the one who will.
Which regard, and then I don't. Yeah, life is just ever going on. People change like ever so much. Situational shit.
Yeah, people change, but you know, people have excuses too. Like, why just change? Like, no, you didn't change.
As much as people change, they don't change. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just people want to act like they're changing, but really they weren't real from the beginning. And so they can use that excuse that I just changed. It's like, nah, like I knew you weren't the person that you know said you were, and I was hoping I was wrong, right? But apparently, you know, I was right. So it's one of those things where people do change, but not like overnight. Like it's bullshit. Every time it's bullshit, especially when they're changing, but it's like supposedly, but it's like there's no reason for the relationship to go in a downward angle, right? Because you're not doing anything. You know what I mean? Like you're still treating her great. You're still doing the right things, right? But because she changed, whatever that means, right? Like whatever that even means. What a vague fucking description of why you're being a bitch or why you're cheating or why you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Why you're doing X, Y, and Z. Like that, I can just say, oh, well, I'm, you know, like if you say at the man, like, oh, well, I'm depressed or I have anxiety or I'm just not feeling, you know, well, that's not gonna fucking stand. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, get up off your ass and do something, or, oh God, you know, here we go again, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, can't use any, but they can. So ultimately, like, what I'm trying to say is it's always gonna be a one-sided battle. Basically gotta be like I told you about my dad, right? Fucking a man, bro. Straight up, like, wasn't taking no shit. And then he realized what the truth is. You just got to fucking submit to a woman. To your wife or whoever it is, because you ain't gonna win ever. You ain't gonna win the war. You may win battles, sure, but you ain't winning that bitch. It's just not gonna happen.
And you just talking about the long whittling down at him where he just is like, fuck it, and just throw his hands up.
I mean, you seen it when you're at my house. I pointed out to you. I was like, look, Dad, I'll watch. But yeah, see? He's a broken man, but he's not broken. Yep. He's not broken. He's realizing the truth.
No, at that point, no, because at the end of the day, like, honestly, like you are broken, because it's like as far as your manhood, it's like if you want to be secure with yourself within a man, because it's like somebody who, like Medina, he's not gonna come beating his chest and say that he runs his fucking household. Like he gonna be out here. Nope. I give my wife my paycheck. She pays the bills. Like she gives me an allowance. Blah blah blah.
Straight up.
Whatever. But he's fine with that. Now a man though, that in his head is like, oh, I should be able to buy whatever the fuck I want as long as I do this or I do that.
Right.
And then you're having issues in your house, but then you love the woman, and then you just get beat into submission. Which that's how I like your dad's situation. That's how I look at his situation.
But you're thinking it wrong. You don't get beat into submission. You get beat into being a man, right? Because like most of that shit,
I feel you, but I feel you on that.
Most of that shit is pride, right? Most of that shit is pride. Most of that shit is being a kid and wanting what we want when we want it, and you know what I'm saying, and like not wanting to follow rules, not wanting to follow order, not wanting to basically bend to anybody else's will. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody's, right? Anybody's like. So it's like ultimately what a woman does a lot of times is take out the bullshit shit that you don't need, because they're trying to better the fucking the family, right? Like they're trying to better your situation ultimately, you know, for the most part, right? Of course you have anomalies, but for the most part, you know, so we can say being submission, or we can say you beat the child they're getting the child beat out of them, and it could be submission too. It could be a little bit of both. I mean, honestly. I don't know.
It's a lot of women though, like just off of family backgrounds and shit like that are forced to like grow up like quick as shit. So then when it come time to them trying to take care of a household and shit, they only know how to be like selfish and just to make sure that everybody has or whatever. So thinking about everybody but not necessarily thinking about everybody.
What do you mean?
So you're kind of, because like a lot of females, like they're out of the house for the most part, even if they're still kind of living in the house or whatever, but they're out of the house by like 16, 15, 16 and shit. And they're like, oh, I've been on my own since I was 16, blah, 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 whatever the fuck. And then so like you're doing little things to save money or to just make sure you always have an out. Because like you left your house and then she's with this fucking abusive boyfriend or whatever the fuck that's using her, so.
Okay.
So she's telling herself in her head, I never want to end up in a situation like that again.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
I'm always going to make sure that I have like an out. I'm always going to make sure I save a little bit of money and hide it here and shit like that.
Yeah, just have a way to not be controlled by any male, to think that they don't have a way to leave. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And because they all go through that, they all go through a shithead or a lot of shitheads that basically trap them. You know what I mean? Because the guy knows that she has nothing else. Hey, where are you gonna go, bitch?
Mm-hmm.
You don't even work. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to school right now or whatever. Like, you make $8.95 an hour. Like, what are you gonna do? You know, and it's like she gets trapped in that fucking cycle forever. You know, and it sucks. So then they finally go ahead.
Yeah, it's just as well as like, you know, like males have their issues as far as ego go, as females that have that issue that they can never fully commit because they don't feel safe unless they have an out.
Absolutely. They can't truly love because they can't.
Yep,
they can't
I trust you, but I can't trust you.
Well, they can't trust anybody because they don't want ever put
exactly.
They don't want. They can't love to the point where someone else can destroy them ever again.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's unfortunate, really, because that means they're not completely giving up. Yeah. Well, they say a lot of things. You know, and most of it's bullshit, anyways. It's momentary. Most of the shit they say is in the moment. Because women talk about how they feel right now and not how they feel in the totality of the situation. That's what I read in Way of the Superior Man.
You said you read that in what?
Way of the Superior Man.
Oh.
David Dieter or whatever. Like this guru. But it's more, he's talking about masculine and feminine energies, but it's the same connotation.
Shit, woman fucked up.
Nah, it's just we're just so different that we can't communicate with each other. You know what I mean? Like we're saying, we think we are, but we're on different paths and shit.
Yeah, fucking chromosomes.
Something. I think a lot of it to do with society. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wonder what they tell women, like what they tell men, right? Like how you thought you had to be as a boy growing up to a man as opposed to a woman, and now they're thinking that they can't be safe walking around because they're gonna get raped at any moment. Like, no.
And not only that, it's just like, oh no, you shouldn't have. Like, the households are broken because nobody's supposed to have a fucking role. Like, women aren't supposed to fucking stay home and cook and shit like that because they're better than that. They shouldn't get used. But then the man's supposed to make money, but then you're supposed to cook too because I'm just not here to take care of you. I was like, what the fuck, bitch?
What do you mean? She's like, stay at home?
Yeah, well, no, there is no role. There's no roles. Like,
right.
All right. So as quick as women scream out gender roles and shit like that, like as soon as you they'll yell out like it shouldn't be gender roles or whatever. It should be equal. It should be equal. But then they want you to take out the trash. They want you to get the oil changed on their car. They want you to do all the man shit. But then when you're like, all right, so go in the kitchen and cook, and then oh no, there are no gender rules.
So they can't cook either? Well, then they're trying to. Yeah, I don't know about that. Like,
I'm telling you, that's like a lot of people that I talk to as far as relationships. That's like the issue. It's like women don't want to be women, but I don't know.
I don't think that's the majority. I think that's, you know what I mean? Because like,
I'm just saying the majority of people I talk to, as far as about relationships and shit.
Fair enough. Well, that's crazy. I guess they're with women who are trying to run the show.
Yep.
I mean, and motherfuckers stay with women like that, and women think that it's okay, right, to be that way. Because the motherfucker never leaves, but she'll leave eventually, and she thinks she's justified in her leaving because he's this and he's that, but she's still staying the same. She's never going to change because she wasn't the problem. He was the problem.
Oh, definitely crazy and controlling.
Yeah. But it is what it is. Like, I mean, if you're ready to get your nuts cut off, then yeah, go be with women. But you know what I mean? Realistically,
straight
like,
neuter yourself.
Yeah, if you're ready to get neutered, if you're ready to be a fucking unsullied, then go be with it. Yeah, it's fine. Hey, you'll be disciplined. Show. You'll be disciplined.
I'm just loving that Game of Thrones reference.
Yeah. For real, but you won't be a yes master no balls burn motherfucker. That's for sure, and that's fine. I mean, yo, if it was Kimberly, I'd do it.
It's on. No, you wouldn't.
On my balls
no, you wouldn't.
On my motherfucking balls.
No, you wouldn't.
Kimberly? Okay.
You'd say you would do it, but you wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
like, and in the beginning, you would try to do it.
And well, you know, in the beginning, God created heavens and earth.
Oh.
I don't know. Like I don't know where I'm going with that one.
You would honestly try to do it, but like at the end, like end result, you wouldn't be able to.
Nah, I wouldn't be able to because I'm a man.
Oh,
and I got,
so like
no, what it is, I got a lot of pride. That's what it is.
Yeah. And you let that shit go for a little bit. And then it'd be one time where she snap off on you because she knows that's what you're doing. Like you're just submitting. Right. And she bitch, go pump the gas. And you're gonna be in public. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no, in public too.
You got a quad in the tunnel.
In public too, she's fucked up. Yeah, like I would blast her. For real.
2.
Embarrass the shit out of her. How did I miss every shot? Just get it, D or Vaz.
Let's go. I'm right behind y'all.
Do they run out, or are they still in there?
What, you just wait until I took 2 shots? I'm just playing. Kind of playing.
Everybody dead?
There's just one, yeah. Can I get those minis?
Okay. I'm coming in the others. Oh, it was just, okay. I got you.
Thank you.
There's the quad.
But what do we know about women? Like, we can't keep one for the life of us, so.
I don't know shit.
We can if we cut our dicks off.
I'm not doing that shit.
Not our dicks, but our balls. Sorry.
No.
Like basically, you gotta like, and a whore did this to me before, and it's actually kind of cool. Like living around her apartment, like holding my dick and shit. It's pretty cool, actually. You know what I mean, I don't mind being submissive for a little bit, to be honest. I like it. But you know, realistically, it's like when you're ready to just shut the fuck up, then you're ready to have a relationship, I think. You know what I
mean? No, I agree. Depending, because, like, I've been in situations with, like, certain chicks that the shit would have just been kosher or whatever the fuck. But then, I don't know, I need, like, a female that has a little bit of bite to her, but I don't want too much. Or, well, and then to say it all the way correctly, I guess, kind of, like, I want to tame her, but I want her to be her own self. So I want her to kind of submit to me, but not like crazy submit, like kissing the bottom of my feet and shit like that.
I'll take that. I'll take it. I just want to like not lose sight of what I have. Is really ultimately what it is. I want to always remember what I have. Like remember that without this person, it'll be much fucking worse.
Oh, okay.
And I chose them for a reason, and they chose me for a reason. You know, and try to keep remembering that. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely establish my boundaries. Like, like Sam, Thugger Knight, he told me something today or yesterday or whatever, and it was like he's talking about having an argument with this girl and shit, and he's like, forget what it was that she has to do, and he's like, no, I told her from the very beginning if she didn't want to do it, I guess whatever it was, and he's like, I told her from the very beginning if you want me to marry you, this is what has to happen, right? He's not going to has to happen if she wants, right? So
yeah,
it's on her, right? So he's not going to change that. You know what I mean? That's his boundary, and I think that's important. No jokes? Yeah, I think it's important. Remember, I'll carry one of them.
I definitely get that too.
Yeah. But yeah, no dick.
Yeah, my whole shit as far as social media shit go, well, it's not an issue until like a motherfucker make it an issue. So like if you want to continue to talk to motherfuckers you used to mess with, then go be with him. That's it. And then once I see you talk to that motherfucker, then alright, you gotta cut all fucking ties. I hear Quad.
Alright.
Shooting from up top. From up top.
At fucking 22. 122.
Okay.
Playing 2-2.
They took the creek.
Oh shit, on the hill, on the mountain or something.
Oh shit. I'm getting shot. I don't know where I'm getting shot from now.
The house up top.
That house is such bullshit.
Yeah, that's very annoying.
I literally can't do anything about it.
Alright, yeah, I see him now. He on the top right side of it. Not on the house though, he just up there on the fucking floating shit.
Wait, no I don't. I'm just gonna go fucking this place over here.
Alright, bitch. He's creeping around, he's by a pine tree.
Let's go lazy because we can't win this fight. So no point in sitting here.
They're landing on us?
Oh, yep.
Yep.
He's in a tree.
Yeah,
I'm shooting the trees behind.
Yep.
Alright, he's, what's the name of now? Oh damn! Who the fuck? Somebody sniping left side at like 55. Far back though.
Oh, Jesus.
I got one for 75. On the house, far back, right side.
I have no mats.
Come back to me.
Coming.
I'm getting. No. Oh, getting shot in the back. There's gonna be somebody flanking far right side, yo. Still yanking this fucking trigger. I don't need to. I'm down. Somebody above you guys. Somebody building up on the right side. Got a minute 30. Oh, we're in the zone, so we're good.
I'm targeting.
I think he's up top, guys. He's above us.
There's somebody far out right side too. Well, not far. They're close.
I got a porter rift too.
Let's get the fuck out of here then. He's coming for me.
I'm down.
I'm with you.
Do it to you.
Yeah,
Do it, D. Do it, D. Do it, D.
You're gonna take him with you. You're gonna take him with you. No, he ain't go with you.
Thank you. There he is. I'm going to a motel. Yo, sorry, Dado. We just had to.
Well, I got a full health pack. Full
Okay,
health
motel's
and a
taken.
mini.
Alright. I'm just gonna go fucking rock quarry.
I'm gonna try to crawl back to the fucking storm.
That was the whole game right there on us. It felt like.
I think it was,
It literally felt like 300 and shit. Spartan fucking Xerxes army. Like, the fuck? Is there a risk there, D, or no? Or, I mean, Sugar?
No.
No?
No.
Alright.